Alright, Monster Jam fans, it's your dear old friend Joseph Nelson and Green Jobuff, and this is Science Series 19 Holiday Havoc, the main event. You saw Last Chance qualifying. If you didn't, go check it out. Spoiler alert, Black Pearl took the win, taking down Lone Wolf in higher education, and now he's playing with the big boys. So, let's get right into it. The track's already been fixed. I'm not going to bother with the field of trucks. I'm just going to announce them as I go along. This is round one, Monster Jam Racing. Kicking things off in the red lane, it's Cody Armstrong and King Sling taking on me in the Monster Jam stunt truck in the green lane. Cody Armstrong has said multiple times that he's calling me out. He's very passionate about this. And here they go. And King Sling moving on to round two. Like I said, I'm okay with losing my own Science Series. Alright, next up in Monster Jam Racing. Racing out of the red lane is Shadow vs. Ghost and Dancer. Taking on Monster Jam Collector Racing and Salvager. My favorite Spin Master concept that I wish would be brought to life. It would look so cool. Heck, I'll drive it. I'll give up Nightwalker and drive it if I gotta. Anyways, down they go. Salvager got the lead, but Dancer moves on to round two. The round one curse still continues for Monster Jam Collector Racing. But, Monster Jam Collector Racing, don't forget, you have won a couple Science Series this year. I don't remember which ones, so you'll have to go back and rewatch some of them. Like, I genuinely can't remember. But don't take it personally. I'm like that with everyone. Alright, next up in round one racing, we got Stone Crusher in the red lane, driven by Kenny D. MJ Fan 12203, taking on Dallas Bishop 15W in the brand new Ghost Crew Megalodon. Yep, if you have a Target in your area, check the Christmas section. And one thing I've learned about these plastic bodies and metal chassis is they are fast. I believe it was the last Science Series where the Street Trees Megalodon won, I believe it was Triple Threat Racing, which that truck is a plastic body and metal chassis, and so is this one. So let's go green. And he's got the lead. Oh my gosh. Wow. Unfriggin' believable. He landed right on the down ramp, flew over the tanker and into the wall. Stone Crusher did not stand a chance. This just got interesting, Monster Jam fans. This thing is brand new. I haven't even tested it on the track. That was its first run. Wow, I'm impressed. Alright, next up in racing, another metal chassis and plastic body. I almost said the opposite. Grave Digger taking on Bigfoot, who I cannot wait to see in Lebanon. If Josh Baumgartner's running that 50th anniversary body, oh man, I can't wait to see it. Anyways, here we go. Digger, Bigfoot, down they go. And unbelievable air by both trucks. Seems like the ramp's improving and I didn't even do anything to it. But anyways, Grave Digger will face Megalodon in the next race. That's going to be good. Oh, and my apologies to those that were in Grave Digger and Bigfoot. In Grave Digger, it was Caden Wilson. And in Bigfoot, it was, a lot of names on here. I'm sorry. Alex Richards. One of the new names. Good to have you back, Alex. Hope to have you in the final Slam Series. I'm looking to do one more before the year ends. The lineup will probably be a little bit smaller than this. I don't know. I'm still planning it. It depends on what my brother got me for Christmas. Anyways, next up in racing. Forgot where I put the list. Next up in racing, in the red lane, driving the Tenement on wheels, it is Anna Blank in Recreation. And in the green lane, it is... Wait, is this? Oh yeah, Prancer. Eli Curie 21, behind the wheel Prancer. And I believe it was Eli Curie 21 who was in Captain USA in the last Science Series. He kicked butt in Triple Threat Racing. And let's see if he can do it again here in Prancer. Taking on Recreation. Down they go. And Recreation landing on the down ramp. They're like landing on the edge. Oh, me now. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing, we got the Black El Toro Loco in the red lane, driven by Monster Jam Collector 2008, taking on Artemis the Cat and the Black Pearl in the green lane. The last chance qualifying champion. Let's see if we can stay in the lineup. Down they go. And unbelievable there once again. It's going to be the Black Pearl advancing to round 2. I am just amazed by the air these trucks are getting. They're almost clearing the tabletop. They're landing right on the edge. I thought about putting a can right in the middle of the tabletop, and now I'm thinking I should just put it on the edge. But anywho, next up in racing, in the red lane, it is Monster Jam Fox 68 in the 909 Wolf. And in the green lane, it's the OG, the man who started it all, the phenomenal 5155 in Double Trouble. Which, by the way, I hope you guys like the way I repainted it. I didn't like how the last one turned out, so I tried again. And this is a pretty big improvement. And this truck is pretty light, too, so we should see some serious airtime. Serious elevation, Holmes. And serious elevation it was. Double Trouble. Moving on to round 2. Why am I still yelling? If I was yelling directly into the speaker and if it was too loud, I apologize. Got a little too excited there. But anyways, next up in racing, in the green lane, it is Lucas Stabilizer and Monster Patrol taking on the Nightwalker, driven by Introvert Drew, in the green lane. Looking forward to seeing you in St. Louis again, my friend. Anyways, down they go. And what a dare. Missed it's a tabletop. And the big bad Nightwalker moves on to round 2. Yeah, this truck has gotten quite a few wins this year. Managed to double down in, I believe it was Science Series 2 or 3. One racing and then freestyle. And this is going to be an interesting race. A super light truck and a heavy truck. But anyways, alright, next up in round 1 of racing, we got Pinchy 08 in those Street Treats, Gravedigger racing out of the red lane. Taking on Aiden Richards and Vixen. And Pinchy 08 picked the Gravedigger. He wanted to be in a Gravedigger truck, so I sent him a picture of a bunch of Gravediggers I put together, and he chose this one. It's been a while since I've run it anyways. Besides, aren't there candy canes on this? Oh yeah, there they are. So I guess you could say this is a Christmas-themed Gravedigger. All the Christmas candy, all that good stuff. Anyways, down they go. And Gravedigger right on the down ramp, advancing to round 2. Alright, next up, it's the Battle of the Black and Red Wrecking Machines. Excalibur taking on Iron Outlaw. In Iron Outlaw is Aiden's Custom Trucks, and in Excalibur it's Metal Health Racing. Went from one Charlie Ponkin driven truck to another, as he was in Gravedigger in the last one, and he kicked butt, managing to double down, and he's looking to repeat that here today. And he will move on to round 2, taking down Iron Outlaw. Alright, next up in round 1 of racing, you've seen Gravedigger and Bigfoot. Now it's time for Snakebite and Max D. In Snakebite, it is Hobby Buddy 99 taking on Grave Power VT and Max D. That rhymed. Down they go. And Snakebite right on the down ramp, and over it goes. Max D just couldn't make it. Alright, next up in racing, in the red lane, it's Dasher driven by a Nuclear 0085 taking on BeamNG BMTV in Batman. Yeah, this is a custom Batman. This is actually one I got in 2015, and I decided to bring it back to life by putting it on a Spin Master chassis, making it more accurate to the real-life Batman before it retired. And I guess you could say it still fits into this lineup because, I mean, Batman Returns takes place on Christmas. It's technically a Christmas movie. Hey, if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, then so is Batman Returns. Sue me. And Batman, what a win. Landing right on the down ramp, going all the way to the end. By the way, you like the sign? Made it myself. Anyways, Batman, moving on to round 2. Alright, next up in racing, another custom truck. Bounty Hunter, driven by Aaron1234 channel, taking on Styles Clash 2019 and Bad Habit. Which I'm just now remembering that Bad Habit ran with 2 Extreme in 2014. Anybody remember that? It's kind of weird to look back on, isn't it? Anyways, down they go. And what a finish. Taking a chunk out of the tabletop. And Bad Habit moves on to round 2. And the customs keep on coming. It's Blue Thunder, driven by Project Rod, taking on Spin Master Monster Jam and Hooked. And Ford versus Chevy. Down they go. And it's gonna be Hooked. Moving on to round 2. And last race of round 1. Santa's Monster Sleigh, driven by Antonio Rodriguez III, taking on Phoebe Richards and Against the Current. Sorry if I said that wrong. And they both go off to the side, and it's going to be Santa's Monster Sleigh taking out Against the Current. And you may be wondering why the tailgate's missing on that. Well, why not? I got bored one day. Alright, so next up is Long Jump. Right after this Fast Loser race, Santa's Monster Sleigh needs somebody to take down. So, you know the drill. So we got Monster Patrol, Salvager, and Max D. And it's going to be Max D. Alright, the trucks are set up for round 2 racing. But before that, here comes Long Jump. Kicking things off with the Monster Jam stunt truck, my truck. And setting the bar high. Oh, I can't really see it. There we go. Right on the down ramp, too. So, truck to beat, Monster Jam stunt truck. Please beat me. Do not take that out of context. Anyways, next up, looking for another chance to win. Here comes Salvager. Come on, focus. Thank you. And off to the side. Landed right there, came up short, so the Monster Jam stunt truck remains your leader. Can't believe that snowman's still standing. Alright, next up is Stone Crusher. Come on. There we go. Got a little wobbly there. You gotta try again. Do this with all the trucks. They gotta touch the ramp with their tires. Oh, right on the down ramp. And, nope. Oh, landed right there. So your new leader, Stone Crusher. I like to point out that this is the only reindeer truck that made it into round 2. All the other ones are in long jump. Anyways, next up, this truck has won long jump many times before. It's Bigfoot. And onto the tabletop. That still counts. Although Stone Crusher's right there, and he landed right there, so your leader's still Stone Crusher. Alright, next up in racing, long jump, is Prancer. He'll come back for racing. And flying high, what do you expect? He's going to Santa's reindeer. And landed right there, so your new leader, Prancer. Alright, next up, it's El Toro Loco, who won long jump back-to-back a couple science series ago. The train trucks and the overcharged one. Let's see what the black one can do. Alright, comes up short, landed right there. So your leader's still Prancer. Alright, next up, it is the 909 Wolf. Thought this would be a perfect truck to run in Holiday Havoc because of the snow. The Arctic look to it. And here he goes. And coming up short, goes off the track. So that means Prancer remains your leader. And next up in triple threat race. What is wrong with me today? Next up in long jump, The only Triple B member here is Monster Patrol. Yeah, that's why I was thinking triple. And signed by Tom Ments. No, I will not sell this. You want this, you're going to have to kill me for it. And down he goes. And that's going to do it for Monster Patrol. Coming up a little short. Landed right there on the side of the tabletop. Which means Prancer is still your leader. Alright, next up in long jump, it is Vixen. Another reindeer truck. This should be good. And comes up a little short, landed on the down ramp. Your leader is still Prancer. Making his second appearance on this channel is the Black Iron Outlaw. Last time we saw it was a Superstar Challenge and hadn't been seen since until now. He's looking for a chance to win long jump here. Down he goes. Into the tabletop. Over he goes. Your leader is still Prancer. We only got 4 trucks left. And one of them is the only other reindeer in this. And yeah, I did not get Rudolph. All these stupid scalpers out there. Who knows, maybe next Christmas. Anyway, Ace Dasher up next. Down he goes. And what a front flip landing. Antlers first. And landed right there, looks like. Although the Prancer's markings are right there too, so Prancer remains your leader. That was very close though. Alright, next up in long jump, this truck won Triple Threat Racing a couple months ago. It's the Retro Bounty Hunter. Which, by the way, why isn't anybody talking about the fact that Jimmy Creighton brought back the 5-finger death punch Bounty Hunter? You know, the body he ran when he won the World Finals? Like, am I the only one talking about it? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, Bounty Hunter up next. And, oh, so close. Oh, actually, Dasher was closer. Now that I think about it. So, Bounty Hunter will not get the win. And yeah, this one's also signed. And again, it's not for sale. Not that anybody's asking, but in case anybody gets any ideas. Only 2 trucks left. Next up, it's Blue Thunder. So, yeah, that's better. The Travel Shreds Blue Thunder that I resurrected one day. Well, I need to fix the wheel. Alright, that should do it. Here comes the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. An unbelievable air by Blue Thunder. And, oh, dang, where did he land? Landed right there. Prancer really set the bar high. But there's only 1 truck left, and I missed the bag. And then there was one. Only 1 truck with a chance to take down Prancer against the current. And down he goes. Oh, man. Landing on the side of the tabletop. That means your winner is Prancer. And the one behind the wheel, Prancer. It's Eli Curie 21. Winning once again. Like I mentioned earlier, he took down, and I don't remember who he took down. He took the win, Triple Threat Racing, behind the wheel of Captain USA. And I guess this goes to show it doesn't matter what truck the driver's in. It doesn't matter what truck it is, it's the driver that matters. Anyways, congratulations once again, Eli Curie. Go ahead and celebrate. And there's why he's a champion. Back-to-back sign-up series champion. Well, let's see if you can double down in Triple Threat Racing, which will be next after this. Alright, now that that's out of the way, back to racing. This is round 2. Both trucks are big, mean, and green. King Sling taking on Dancer. Yeah, Dancer. I can never remember. And what a finish. They both go over. But it's going to be King Sling. Alright, next up, I've been excited about this race. Both trucks are set up the same way. Plastic body, metal chassis. I'm going to come down here for this, so this is going to be crazy. Gravedigger taking on Megalodon. An unbelievable air by both trucks. But it's going to be Megalodon Moving on to round 2. Or 3, sorry. I keep doing that. What is up with me? Alright, next up in round 2 racing. 2-star creation bodies right here. Recreation taking on Black Pearl. Down they go, and Black Pearl. Holy moly. Recreation did not stand a chance. Alright, here comes another crazy race, which I'm just now realizing these trucks match their lanes, with Nightwalker being in the red lane and Double Trouble being in the green lane. We got a heavy truck and a light truck here. This should be interesting. Down they go. And it's going to be the Nightwalker. And next up in racing, it's Gravedigger taking on Excalibur. The one behind the wheel of Excalibur, Metal House Racing. He was in Gravedigger last time. And now here he is taking on the Gravedigger. Down they go. And it's going to be Excalibur. Moving on to round 2. 3. Alright, next up for round 2 racing. Snakebite taking on Batman. Batman was crazy fast in round 1. See if he can do against Snakebite. And he does it again. Moving on to round 3. Batman. Alright, we got a couple of races left before we move on to round 3. Hooked taking on Bad Habit. 2 past champions trucks of this year. And they collide in the air, but Bad Habit pulls out of it and takes the win. And moves on to round 3. Alright, last race of round 2. Max D taking on Santa's Monster Sleigh. Which, by the way, there will not be another Fast Loser race after this. So this is Max D's last chance to get into the next round. But he's got to get through Santa, who's got the same motive. And Max D moving on to round 3. And this is round 3 of racing. This should be good. Especially this first race here. Megalodon Ghost Crew. I love how clear those tires are. They look like ice. So this should be a good one. King Sling taking on Megalodon. Two speed demons here. Down they go. Megalodon's got the whole shot. And we'll move on to the semifinals. Taking down King Sling. Long live the king. Alright, next up in racing, it's the Nightwalker taking on the Black Pearl. Down they go, and it's gonna be Black Pearl. And Black Pearl's on a mission to double down here, although he's got to get through Megalodon in the next round. That's gonna be awesome. Now, I could be wrong about this, but didn't Charlie Ponkin drive Batman once? No, I know he drove a Gravedigger truck that used to be a Batman chassis. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Anyways, Batman taking on Excalibur. Only Batman's in the other lane, so he's a little outside of his comfort zone here. And there he goes, and despite being in another lane, he still comes out on top. Well, of course, because he's Batman. And the last race of round 3. Bad Habit taking on Max D. Down they go. And it's going to be Bad Habit. I can't believe that tree's still standing. Almost all the other ones are knocked down. All except for that one. That one, I'm surprised that one's still standing there, considering where it is. Anyways, this is the semifinals. Let's do this. First up for the semifinals, Black Pearl taking on Megalodon. And Megalodon's got the whole shot. Black Pearl did not stand a chance, man. Alright, last race of semifinals. Who will be taking on Megalodon in the finals? Will it be Batman? Will it be Bad Habit? Only one way to find out. Down they go, and it's gonna be Batman. Alright, Monster Jam fans, this is it, the final race. It all comes down to this. Let's meet our competitors. In the red lane, from Gotham City. Let's hope he brought his shark repellent. It's BeamNG, BMTV, and Batman. And in the green lane, from, I don't know, let's see. He's on a winning streak, and he's looking to continue it here. It is Dallas Bishop, 15W, and Megalodon. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. And it's time to go racing right here, right now. And it's gonna be Megalodon. I gotta say, I'm not surprised. He was doing so well. That's a brand new Megalodon. And he is crazy stupid fast, as you can see. So your winner, Dallas Bishop in Megalodon. Congratulations, my friend. And unbelievable air, and what a save. Wow. Well, congratulations to our two champions in this video. Eli Curie 21 in Prancer, and Dallas Bishop 15W in Megalodon. And good luck to you both in Triple Threat Racing, which is next. Be there.